Hello, Steve White, Trek Boy 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm looking at a Trek Core article because apparently Terry Matalas has introduced Star Trek Picard's new USS Titan bridge crew, and I wanted to comment on it. Now, first up, we have, of course, Todd Stashwick, who is playing Captain Liam Shaw. Now, he seems like a bit of a goof in the trailer, and it looks like he might be a little bit of a Harriman. Like, he might not be a good captain and get wiped out, by the first act. And then we have, Picard and Riker taking over. But maybe not. That's some rumours I'm hearing, but, it's funny. He was on social media and he actually posted a picture because he was on Enterprise as a Vulcan like 20 years ago. And I made the comment like, oh, wow, damn, you're almost hot as a Vulcan. And he replied, almost. And I'm like, I could go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to. So I just left that. But yeah, he just seems a bit goofy and he just seems to be there. It's just like a nepotism hire. It's like, well, you worked on my other show, I like you, so I'm going to put you on my next show because, I don't know, maybe just cast new people instead of just reusing the same people. Because if I'm familiar with 12 Monkeys, I'm going to be not seeing him as a captain, I'm going to be seeing him as the 12 Monkeys guy. So I don't know. But who knows. Now next, of course, we have 7 of 9, played by Jerry Ryan, who's not very nice in person, don't like her. And I hate what she did with the character. Not the lesbianism part, that's fine. She can, whatever. But the killing people, the terrorist, how does someone like that become a commander of a ship, deserve to be commander of a ship, not be in jail for murdering people? I don't want to be commanded by someone who would murder someone in cold blood for revenge. And how they're just looking over this for this character, and they destroyed that character by turning her into a cold-blooded murderer. I'm sorry they did. So I'm never going to be okay with 709 now. And it's not because she likes the ladies now. I'm a gay. That's not an issue. It's not an istophobe issue. It's a moral issue. Now we get to one of the new people, Lieutenant Tavine, who's played by Stephanie Chazowski, I think her name is. She's a Vulcan with no hair. She's the science officer, and apparently there were a bunch of crews fighting over her to get her on the bridge, but Titan won. She seems fine. I mean, Vulcans look a bit severe anyway, but a bald Vulcan, we've seen a few in Star Trek, but I don't know, I think they should have just had a Deltan, that would have been more fun. Now finally we have a hot guy on the bridge, thank God, because there's not a lot for the boys to look at on the bridge. I mean, we've got Ethan Pex and, handsome Mount on Strange New Worlds, but there's not, we don't often get the hot guys on Star Trek to actually look at, but this guy is pretty hot. He's the weaponry guy, Lieutenant Matthew Alice Maru, Joseph Lee. And yeah, basically he served on the new Titan for the last 3 years and is exactly who you want the station, at that station when you hear, give him everything we've got, and he can give me anything he's got any day, he's cute. Now we go to Ensign Kova Rin Esmar. She's a communications officer, so she speaks like 72 languages and graduated at the top of her class. Her forehead seems similar because she's part of the Halalian race. I think that's how you say it. So Lieutenant Aquiel. So that's interesting. And now we get to someone I'm a bit confused about. We have Ensign Sydney LaForge, who is at the helm because she didn't want to build ships, she wanted to fly them. Unlike her dad, she wanted to fly them. So this is one of Geordi LaForge's characters, but I'm not sure if this is LeVar Burton's daughter, because I thought his daughter was playing his daughter. This is played by a girl called Ashley Sharp Chestnut, and I'm like, what's his daughter's name? I just assumed it was something Burton. Oh, it is. So this is not her. Unless he's got another daughter by another. I don't know. I'm not going to try and work that out because I'm going to say the wrong thing about something. But yeah, that's the cast. Now, these guys seem interesting, and the helm guy's hot. Weaponry guy's hot, I mean. But I don't want them to get a lot of time because I want them to focus on the next generation characters. We're going to have enough time focusing on, waste of time focusing on Michelle Hurd's character, Raffi, because let's face it, in the future, Starfleet captains are not going to be addicted to drugs. We're not going to have the kind of drug problems that we have in society in Gene Roddenberry's future because most of the problems that cause that are resolved. So the idea of having a space addict on the show, it's not inclusive, it's not progressive, it's regressive, and yeah, so I love the actress, she's great, but the character, horrible, hate it. I hope she gets like no time on screen. I want them just to focus on the next generation. And these guys, if we get a Titan spin-off show, which I hope we do, that's when they'll get their moments and see who these characters are. We really don't need to spend much time with the bridge crew. Unfortunately, Discovery did the same thing where it was all about Michael Burnham. It took 3 seasons to learn half the characters' names, but that's Michael Burnham. Next generation crew, we want them to get the attention, want them to get the focus of the show. So, good luck, guys. Hope you get a few scenes at least. Hope you're not just in the background, but please don't distract from the next generation crew. You'll get your series next, and you can shine then. I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.